Zadrizes Buzdaris goes down.
Please go follow me on social media at Sir_Hunts on Twitter and on Instagram, Sir_Hunts_reviews, and here on YouTube at Sir Hunts Reviews. Also, I haven't done a good job mentioning this, but I started a second channel called Mr. Westeros. For a while, it was called just plain old Sir Hunts. Then I changed it to the Lore Master. Then I found out there's a very large YouTube channel here that does Star Wars content called the Lore Master that I'd never heard of. But it's Mr. Westeros. I ran a poll over on my Patreon. Speaking of which, please check the link down below in the description. But all that aside, shout out to the North Must Remember, my girl Breanne Johnson, Tyler Schnabel, and Destiny Phillips, 420, smoking weed all the time queen, right? So thank you to those members of my Patreon. They're executive producers. But let's jump into the tits. Let's jump into a massive pile of tits. I love titties. Alright, so first things first. Well, actually, first things first. I didn't do this in a video that I did earlier, and I feel like a damn fool. Y'all see me? Damn it, Ryan. Move, buddy. Yeah, you see me? Big ol', yeah, you see that? No Coke, just cola. This was actually sent to me from some fans from the UK. It is a weed-smoking brand out of the UK. They make dope-ass clothes if you smoke weed, right? Even if you don't, you just support legalization. Go check them out. Not officially sponsored or anything. They just sent me something to my P.O. box from the UK. So I'm always wearing these, repping the Baked Ape clothing brand, which is actually the name of the clothing company. I know I just said it was called Just Coke, or No Coke, but it's not. It's actually not. All right, so let's get back on track here. Let me do this. All right, so I'll do it like that then. Right, so addressing the stuff, there's another image of Sarah Hess, right? Ryan Condal wrote House of the Dragon Season 2. Sarah Hess was a writer for House of the Dragon Season 1. I think she's coming back for House of the Dragon Season 2. Here's the thing. There's a Writers Guild of America strike happening, right? Why is Sarah Hess and Ryan Condal on set? Well, I don't know about Sarah Hess. I think she's coming back in a different capacity as a writer. She may be have a producer credit, right? But Condal is the creator's showrunner, so he has to be on set. So when you see people talking shit about no scabs or look, Ryan Condal, Sarah Hess are scabbing, they're fucking idiots. It's stupid. They're not scabbing. Ryan Condal, Sarah Hess are not scabbing. I just want to say that. People repeating that rhetoric online are fucking idiots. There's this user named Jory Way on Reddit. Mostly he posts on Free Folk, and he posts on House of the Dragon, get downvoted all the shit, right? He's a liar. He just lies. The dude is just lying to stir shit. So don't pay attention to that idiot. I want to talk about why Emma Darcy is there. They are there for a supposed leak scene that I'm actually going to talk about. But just to clear the air, there's no scabbing. They are in there. Well, Ryan is there as a showrunner, right? Sarah Hess is there as a writer, as a producer. So quit talking shit about the two of them online about being scabs over in the UK. That's silly. Okay, so the filming that's happening right now in Caceres, or actually I think it's ending tomorrow, right? Or maybe wrapping up, whatever. Emmett Darcy's not a part of those scenes. So why would she be in Caceres? Because what they're filming in Caceres is the funeral procession. I've talked about it. Videos linked down below in the description. I made 2 videos on it. It's about Jaehaerys' funeral, the cause of blood and cheese, and obviously the head of Melee's being paraded through the streets of King's Landing. Remember, Rhaenyra, she's on Dragonstone. They wouldn't film scenes for Dragonstone in Caceres, Spain, because it's not the same location, right? So, people were speculating, why is she there, right? So, what ended up happening was when they were filming more scenes, and I'm going to tread carefully here because I promise you, if I don't, I'm running the risk of getting a strike. So, there was supposedly a cart, right? Not the carts that I'm showing you in this image, right? You got the little image of Helena and Alicent, right? Then we have a bigger version of Jaehaerys' funeral procession, the picture of Rhaenyra, right? But supposedly, Rhaenyra sends a wagon full of food for the small folk in King's Landing because they're starving, right? And then when when Jaehaerys' funeral procession is brought through the streets of King's Landing, there's someone who's yelling out propaganda against the blacks. I'm not going to say the exact lines, right? But they're yelling out propaganda against the blacks, and then the crowd turns on the Greens funeral procession, right? Or just this propaganda that's being said about the blacks. The crowd turns on them and starts chanting for Rhaenyra, Queen Rhaenyra, because she's feeding the small folk. Now, there's some other leaked information. I was sent the leaked information that's now floating around and just becoming like more and more accepted by people who pay attention to the leaks. I was sent this information way back when season 1 first ended, but apparently Rhaenyra will take King's Landing at the end of House of the Dragon season 2. Right? Now, timeline wise, it actually makes quite a bit of sense, because after season 2, there's only 2 more seasons. Really, as of right now, the third one is being in the process of being greenlit, right? We know we're going to get a 4th season. That's besides the point. But with the 8 episodes per season, like season 2 is going to have 8 episodes. Maybe season 3 and 4 will follow that trend. Rhaenyra will need to take King's Landing pretty early on in the story, because there's some quintessential events that happen once she takes King's Landing that force her into exile, and she ends up having to sell her father's crown to buy passage back to Dragonstone. And I think we all know what happens once she gets back to Dragonstone. So let me know what you all think about these rumors down below in the comment section. This was going to be a very long video. If you want long form content, I put out hours of content weekly. Turn your notifications on, because I got a Barristan Sell Me Winds of Winter chapter breakdown coming soon. I've already broken down a few in there here on YouTube. One of them was Theon, and that one was almost 2 hours. Again, just go to my YouTube channel and click on all the recent uploads I've been doing along that. And remember, please go follow me on social media. Twitter, _Hunts. Instagram, _Hunts_reviews. And here on YouTube at Sir Hunts Reviews. Or also, you know what? Let me run it back. You can go subscribe to my second channel. Please. It is called Mr. Westeros. And on that, I will eventually probably upload most of my content in hopes to try to get back in the algorithm. But thank you for watching. Along that, oh yeah, slap a like on this. Like goal is going to be 420.